Craig Cohen 87 here for episode 52 of the Iron Den. Today is going to be a chest day, my favorite day of the week. I say that every week, and every week it's true. Gonna hit some shoulders as well, and probably some abs. We'll see how I'm feeling. We're around 2:30 right now. I'm on my way to 613. I ate my last meal at 1 o'clock. Yeah, it was about 1 o'clock. I was doing some meal prep afterwards, doing some laundry. So I had a few things to do. But the food's really settled. Last Saturday, or last Friday, I should say, my stomach was hurt, a little sore. I was experiencing cramps. I think it's because I had too much broccoli just before going to the gym, which is actually the meal before my pre-workout meal, but I had them like an hour apart. And then I went to the gym at 1, and I don't know, I felt a ton of cramps. I think it could have been gas from all the broccoli. So I'm just going to eat the majority of my broccoli after I go to the gym, not before I go to the gym. I'm constantly thinking of ways to optimize my day. I don't have one steady schedule. I can always improve it, even if it's just little things like that. Like, still eat the broccoli, just eat it after the workout. I like broccoli because, well, it just tastes good. You add a little salt to it. It's a great snack. And it fills you up, or it fills me up. And it's not very calorie dense. So I could eat about, 500 grams of broccoli. And it's only, 6, 12, 18, 24, about 300 calories. Does that sound about right? No, I think 60 calories is about 100. I'd have to do the math. I'd have to look at the back of the thing. It's very little calories. But 500 fills me up, you know? When you add it with the rice and the ground beef or the rice and the chicken, all together, and it's good for you. But I don't really do it for the health benefit, although it's good to have a few extra carbs. I do it because it just fills me up, and like I said, it's very low calorie. So it keeps me staying in my calorie allowance, Even though on days where I'm eating 4,800 calories, I'm always very hungry. I could eat 6,000 calories, 7,000 calories. I can never eat enough. I'm always hungry. Even right after I eat, I'm hungry. Even when my stomach is sore and full, I'm still hungry. That's just how I am. And there's pros and cons to that, I mean, I do have to be able to control it, which I've learned to do. So the downside is very low, but the upside to that is, and again, this is just my opinion, when I'm hungry all the time, it's my metabolism working very, very hard. So I burn a lot of calories. Like when I sleep, I'd say this last night I went to bed at 244.8 pounds. And that was at about 12:15. I woke up at 9 o'clock. So about 8 hours and 45 minutes later, my weight was 238.4. So what is that? That is 5.4 pounds, almost 5.5 pounds in 8 hours and 45 minutes. I don't know what other people are doing, but to me that's pretty good, I'm happy with that. And that was after eating a 4,800 plus calorie day, because yesterday was a refeed, one of my 2 refeed days. So yeah, I have no problem burning weight down. Very easy. What I have to do is be as consistent as possible and not be so concerned about my day-to-day weight, but how my weight is trending and the peaks and the valleys, A lot of people look at the scale and be like, oh, I need to gain weight. And then they'll just stuff 6,000 calories into their diet, without really planning it. And then, yeah, they'll gain the weight, but it'll all be fat. Muscle doesn't grow that fast. And if the majority of your weight you want it to be muscle, you're going to have to gain the weight slowly. And weight gain, just like weight loss, isn't linear. You go up, down, kind of like the stock market, but you trend up or you could trend down. And that's how I see it. Anyways. So yeah, I've been gaining weight since June, but I've had consecutive weeks of weight loss in that weight in that weight gain period of time. But it's always been trending up, which is the most important thing. And the slower the better, because the slower, it means the more permanent it is, and the slower means it's more likely that you're gaining muscle, because I train very hard and often. And it's important that I be very consistent and look at the big picture. If you're just going to try to rush gains and try to be stronger, try to be heavier like by next week, all you're gaining is fat and water. 99% sure. And there's a few genetic freaks out there. Sometimes you can get lucky, but almost all the time, it's fat. And remember, you can't flex fat. Fat is just something that sits between your skin and your muscle. It's not even really a part of you. It's just storage. It's not something you can contract. It doesn't make you stronger. Now, some people will say, well, you know what, Craig, when I eat a lot, I'm a lot stronger than normal. Well, the heavier I get, yeah, it's because you're eating more calories. And calories, especially if you're eating carbs, is like gasoline for us, for humans. So that's why you're stronger when you eat more, because you have more calories in your body. It's not necessarily a result of your muscles getting bigger. And I view muscle size as, it's not a great analogy, but think about it as like displacement in an engine. You're going to be able to do more with more. It's more mechanical tension that you're able to apply to a range of motion. And of course, but that's called hypertrophy, and that takes a while. That's a process. Hypertrophy is better calculated year to year than day to day. Day to day, I don't think, even week to week, I don't think we have a solid grasp on that. We could estimate it, but it's probably just grams. But year to year, it's pounds, if you add up all 365 days together. And that's why you hear me say, one good workout here, one good day of dieting here it's almost nothing. It's not nothing, but it's almost nothing. It's only really become something when you can start adding them together over and over while taking no steps back. Alcohol is very bad for you. I think alcohol is the worst drug out there. Now, am I saying a beer is worse than snorting a line of Coke? No. But I'm just saying, beer is it's so encouraged. There's advertisements for it everywhere. People are handing it to you. I'm not saying in certain environments Coke isn't very easy to attain either, but for the purposes of this conversation, I would say beer or alcohol in general is far more convenient, and it's legal. Anyways, I'm not going to go on to we're not going to have that tangent right now, but I'm just saying it adds a lot of unnecessary weight, and it dehydrates you, which is bad. You want a lot of water. You should always be drinking a lot of water and salt, but salt's only good if you're drinking a lot of water with it. Otherwise, it'll just raise up your blood pressure. And there could be negative side effects of consuming too much salt if you're not drinking enough water. Now, I don't know the exact. I know I drink at least 6 liters of water a day, and I add a quarter teaspoon of salt to 6 meals a day. So that's what I'm doing. That's what my coach suggested, and that's what I do, and that's for a bodybuilder. I don't know if that's what the average person should be doing. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian by any means. You're going to need to do your own research, but salt is definitely very good for you. That's why your blood is salty. If you've ever tasted it, your blood is salty. The salt is what allows the hemoglobin, I believe, to bond. I know this one. It bonds to the oxygen molecules to bond to the hemoglobin in your blood. The salt does. It's also your nervous system that uses salt. So salt is not only important, but it's crucial for life. Just always manage it with water. Anyways, I'm feeling pretty good for the workout today. My back is still a bit sore. I went on the inversion table. It didn't really help me that much. I don't think I'm injured. I just think it's very, very tight, which does happen from time to time. You know, it goes with the territory. I can't use it as an excuse, but I also can't let it get any worse, you know? Some people might think about that as looking at it between a hard and a rock place. I don't. I do a very careful workout. I control the weight throughout the entire rep range. For all my sets, I'm very disciplined. I'm very controlled the weight. I'm not sloppy with the weight. I don't lift up more weight than I can handle. And for all these reasons, and I have fairly good technique. I mean, it could always be better, you know. But yeah, just letting you know my back's a little tender. That's all. And I used the massage gun on it earlier, which does help. I just need more of it. The pain will probably be gone in 3 or 4 days completely. All right, so with that, I'll end things here, and we'll pick up in the gym, lifting the heavy weight. All right, see you then. All right, time to hit the first working set of the pec deck. We're gonna go 180. See how many I get. Last week I got 175 for 11. I can't say I feel super strong, but I don't feel weak either. The warm-up was it was very much needed, so. All right, enough talking. I want to hit 11, just like last week. As usual, you start with one side first. Ooh. Edge of the seat, get the titties out. Open up nice and wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. 11. One more. Oh, slow negative. Slow. Oh. 90 seconds begins now. Set number 2, down to 120. I got 12 reps with the same weight last week. So let's go for 13. Oh yeah. Remember, quality over quantity. Get those titties out. 1. I like this machine because you can really make that mind-muscle connection. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. All right, 6 is what I got. That was failure, though. All right, so just before I start set number 3, I want to clarify what happened last set. I stopped at 6 and it felt great, but I forgot to reset the weight. So that was 180 again. So I'll take it, but it was unintentional. So now I'm dropping down to 120, which should feel light. Okay. Even 21 years in the gym, you're still gonna make mistakes. It's very normal. Just keep them to a minimum. All right. Oh yeah, this feels way lighter. One. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, I matched last week. But to be fair, I did 2 of my top sets back to back, so yeah, very happy with that. All right, let's go set a record on the pec flies. Pec, dumbbell, pec raise. No, it's not called the dumbbell pec raise. It's called a dumbbell pec press. All right, time for incline dumbbells. Top set, 100 pounds each. My goal is to try to break 11. I hit 11 2 weeks in a row. My goal is 12 reps with quality. Hopefully nobody tries to interfere with this set like they did last week. All right, here it comes. Let me just meditate a second here. All the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more. 12, slow, deep. Oh yeah. 90 seconds begins now. All right, let's see if I can follow that incredible set with another one. 75 pounds, dumbbells. My goal is to hit at least 10 reps with quality. Remember, quality over quantity. Quality is where the muscle is. 1, all the way down. 2, control the negative. 3, 4, mind-muscle connection. 5, lift with the chest. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. 10, whew. Stretch that baby out. Very happy with that. Let's go hit some flat dumbbells. Last week I got 70 pound dumbbells for 13. But I'm gonna go heavier. I'm gonna go with 75s. But I'm happy with 12 plus. Ooh, let's get back, get that back arched. All the way down, straight up. 1, control the negative. Deep stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. 12. Whew. 90 seconds begins now. Okay, second and final set of chest press with dumbbells. I'm thinking 12 to 15. Went down to 55. My goal is quality, not quantity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One more. Ooh. I'll take that. All right, let's go do some dips. All right, time for some weighted dips. I stuck on 11 reps at 50 pounds. I was thinking about doing 50 again now. To break out of the club, I'm going to raise it up to 55 pounds. See what happens. Anything above 10, I think, is pretty good. But again, it's about quality, not quantity. I want to go super deep. That's where all the games are. All right, let's do this shit. One. Let the weight go down. 5. 7. 8. 9. 10. All the way down. Whew. I'll take that. 10. Time was 5. Not bad. I'm a little dizzy after that one. That's good. All right, 90 seconds to get down. Second and final set. Last week I got body weight for 10. I'll be happy with 10. All right, enough talking. Let's do this shit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, time to do a marathon set. We'll start with 70s, go to 30s, and then finish off with 20s. But I'm only going to take a 30-second break between each set. Last week I got 70s for 9 reps. I think I can beat that. Let's see what I got in the tank. One, all the way down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm happy with that. 30 seconds begins now. Nice, I beat it by 2 reps with excellent quality. Now I'm gonna hit 30, which is a pretty steep drop. And last week I got 30 for 14. 3 seconds. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's it. 30 seconds begins now. So I fell 2 reps short, but I pushed myself harder in the first set, the top set, which is more important. Now I'm gonna hit 20 reps. Last week I got 10. I'm confident I could beat it. Keep in mind, it's not heavy, but my muscles are burning like crazy. 30 seconds is not much of a rest. It's more of a pause. See what I got in the tank. 1, 2, 3, quality over quantity. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah. I can no longer lock out at the top, so I'm gonna call it there. All right, let's see what's next. All right, let's go do some reverse pec deck. I skipped this one last week. I'm gonna go with 160 pounds. Let's see what I get out of the tank. What I have in the tank. All right, let's move the microphone a bit. All right, let's do this shit. Straight arms, elbows down and shoulders down. Big circles. 1, control the negative. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, slow negative. 90 seconds begins now. Time for a second and final. Down to 100 pounds. Let's see what I got in the tank. Still got some gas in the tank. Let's empty it. Full extension. 1, shoulders down. 2, 3, it's easy so far. 4, I want to do more than 12. 5, negative slow. 6, I don't want to leave gains on the table. 7, 8, 9, 10, shoulders are on fire. 11, 12. Oh, fuck. I think I had another one in the tank. I gave up too easily. Anyways, let's see what's next. Okay, so that was a pretty good workout. Very happy with that. My numbers were much higher than I thought they would be. So, I must say overall, this is a very good workout. The last exercise I did was cable crunches for my abdomen. I did 1 set 25 with the whole stack, and when I tried to do the second set, my whole core locked up. And I don't think I could have done it in the pain for a while. And that's why I didn't do a posing at the end of the workout like I usually do, and I definitely plan on doing one tomorrow. But as of right now, I'm leaving the gym, it's starting to get a little better. But yeah, I didn't want to risk it, because when I'm doing those poses, you know, my core being flexed, as part of it, and I didn't want to throw any gasoline on that fire. So just so you know, that's why there was no posing video. And the posing videos are very important to me, because I want to be able to practice them every day. So I guess today, well, I guess I could practice them before bed. But anyways, back to the workout itself, it was very good actually. Starting with the incline dumbbell press. I could not remember that. Could not remember that name. I was thinking incline dumbbell fly, whatever. It's a dumbbell press. I got 100 pounds for 12 reps. So I'm thinking next week I can go to 105. Which means I'll have to go to the other side of the gym, because on the side I'm currently on, they top out at 100. And that's very slow, all the way down until the weight's just touching my shoulder, controlling the negatives, locking out on all the reps. I'm very happy with that. The pec deck, I don't know, I found it really hot in there today. And the pec deck machine is located upstairs, so it's even hotter upstairs. And I'm not using it as an excuse, but it's the only thing I can think of for not readjusting the weight after the set. So I did 180 pounds. Was it 180? Yeah, it was 180 pounds. And I did, I think, 12 reps. So that was a new PR. Then I was supposed to go down to 120 and try to break my record from last week, which was, I believe, at 12. But I accidentally left it at 180 and only got 6, which isn't bad. I do like the reps to be in the double digits, but here and there, it's okay. And then I went to 120 and I got, I think, 11 or 12. I forgot what I got. I wrote it down, but I don't have my book with me. But yeah, on all the exercises I did pretty well. The flat dumbbells, I did 75s, I went up. I think I did 12 with 75 pounds, very happy with that. The dips, I went up to 55 pounds from 50. I feel like I've just been stagnating at 50 pounds. I'm not able to get up past 12. And it's like every week. I think it's a psychological thing. When I get close to it, I start going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And I don't want to go so deep that I injure my shoulder, but I want to go deep enough that my pec is being stretched as much as possible. I think I'm there now. That's exactly what I want to do and keep doing. But I might just keep it at 55 pounds. I might do 55 pounds a few weeks. My goal is to get 13 reps. Once I get 13 reps, then I can go up. That means I hit 12. But again, I'm not... I do want to do the progressive overload and get heavier over time. But it's far more important that I'm stimulating the muscle properly with quality, with full range of motion, emphasizing the stretch, controlling the negative. If I'm not doing that, nothing else I do, not anything else I do, that doesn't make any sense. Anything else I'm doing doesn't matter. And, well, my form is very good. My chest is going to be very sore tomorrow. My weights holding study tomorrow will be a refeed day. Let's see, is there anything I haven't covered yet? Yeah, I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to do those poses, you know? Because when I do the poses, what I'm really doing is it's practice. I'm drilling what the feeling is like into my head so that when the time comes to go on stage, I can do them all bang, 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 bang without thinking about them. And that my stamina, because I'm also working on my stamina, it's kind of like posing is like a form of cardio. I know if you've never done it before, just watching it, it doesn't look like that, but it is. To anybody that's done posing knows exactly what it feels like. It's absolutely cardio. Yeah, and so basically I skipped cardio today, so I'm not happy about that. The workout in total was, I think, 1 hour and 51 minutes, so that's pretty solid. My back was bothering me pretty much the whole time. It's funny because it wasn't bothering me during the exercises, it was between the exercises. Let's say I put a dumbbell on the ground. It was very hard to squat down to the dumbbell, pick it up, and put it back on the rack. That's what was bothering me the most. So I'm kind of looking like a 90-year-old man, or a very old man that hasn't taken care of himself, schlepping weight around. I'm laboring, and, well, it's kind of a weird look. But again, while I was doing the exercises, there was absolutely no pain. And I felt very comfortable. I wasn't even thinking about the pain, which is good. You don't want to be thinking about pain when you're doing exercises. You want to be thinking about keeping your form and overcoming the pain of the stress of the movement, not an injury. So actually, you do want to think about pain, but not injury pain. You want to be thinking about the stress on the targeted muscle. So for example, when I'm doing chest press, I want to think about my pecs being sore, because they're going to start getting hurt. You know, when I'm like, okay, I feel good, and then I'm like, it's starting to burn. Well, the burning is pain. And my goal is to keep going throughout that pain. Those are the most productive reps that I'm doing. So, yeah. So in that case, I guess pain is good. So there's more than one kind of pain, as we know, in training. It's such a nice day. I mean, it's almost 6 o'clock. It's 20 to 6, and it feels like it's 1 in the afternoon. So I'm very happy. You know, good weather really can really change your mood. I remember when I was a kid, good weather, bad weather didn't make a difference, but as an adult, I feel it a lot more. Anyways, I'm not going to go off on that tangent. Well, I kind of just did. But anyways, I just had my protein shake after the gym, and I'm still drinking my carbs. I'm going to go home and have dinner. Probably do some errands, do some laundry, and then I'll have one more meal before bed. And that's about it. So I'll leave us off here. Thank you very much for watching, and peace out.